Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Harley Party of Five. It's Mom, Clarissa again. Really quick, I just wanted to talk about a sensory processing disorder video really quick because our oldest daughter, who is now 4, has this. She does not have ADHD or autism. She does not fall on either of those spectrums, but she does have sensory processing or integration issues. And the way that she was diagnosed with this was that she actually, when we were taking her to daycare or even when she was at home, she would have these full, drawn out meltdowns. At first, as a new mom, I thought they were tantrums. No, they were not tantrums. It was because she was having too many sensory input issues that was not being stimulated, and she couldn't get across or communicate what those were. And these meltdowns would last from like 15 minutes. The shortest would be 15 minutes. The most would be like an hour. And she would cry and cry and cry because she wasn't getting those needs met. But lo and behold, it took about maybe a year or so for her to actually get evaluated and diagnosed. And the way that I honestly needed to get her evaluated because for my personal reasons, at first I thought it was more behavioral because she would cry and cry and cry, but she was very smart. So I didn't think that she was autistic or had ADHD, because yes, she was hyper, but it wasn't to the point where it's like I couldn't, she couldn't function normally. But however, we got her diagnosed, and we got her evaluated. She got the diagnosis, and she's currently having, she goes to occupational therapy twice a week, and speech therapy twice a week. And it has been better. It is helping. But for what sensory processing disorder is, it is where your central nervous system and your peripheral nervous system don't communicate well with each other. And that can cause overstimulation of sensories. So like touch, smell, taste, like your sensories and your peripheral vision, your proprioception, and your vestibular senses as well. And the disorder, there is two spectrums really. It's hypersensitive and hyposensitive. Hypersensitive could be anything from them crying a lot, walking on certain surfaces, so like not like their feet like not touching the ground, or even them just pulling their feet up. So like if you see like a video of a baby where they like a baby and they pull their feet up like that, that could be an early sign of SPD. Also, if they don't like, for hypersensitive kids, they don't like their hands messy, they don't like certain textures of foods, they may have a difficult time brushing their teeth, brushing their hair, certain smells. They could have poor balance, or they could just be cautious with movement. So like, say if there's like a deep staircase and they had to go down it, they would be trying to get down it as safe as possible as getting on their hands and knees and like pretty much crawling down the stairs. And literally, that's what my daughter does every time we go to church, because there's a staircase and it goes down. It's 2 flights of stairs and it goes down, and I guess it's really steep to her, and she literally goes on her hands and her knees and she crawls down the steps. Yes, she can walk, but that's what she does because though that sensation, she has to feel safe, and she's cautious about going down the stairs. The stairs at home, she doesn't do that, but steep staircases like that, she will not feel safe or comfortable going down. That's how she goes down the stairs. And this is every week, and it's been going on for a while too. And then there's the hyposensitive kids, which they are more sensation seekers. So they may, and also sorry, for the hypersensitive kids, they may not like to be hugged or kissed or touched. They have a hard time doing that. And it's funny because Olivia was like that ever since she was a baby, Christine's age. She would not like us to kiss her or hug her too tight. But she is getting better with family and friends that she likes. She'll let them hug her, or she'll hug them, which she didn't do before. And the diagnosis with SPD, it can change, it can fluctuate. There could be certain things that she could be sensitive to one week, and the next week it'll be something different. So it's an up and down change, and all you have to just work through it and be able to just cope with it as best as possible and use what she needs or they need or your child needs and help them regulate those areas and have them be able to get through it. And that's what occupational therapy does for her. And then for speech therapy, she has that because she has a hard time comprehending certain things and also answering WH questions like who, what, when, where, why. Those are the things that she has a tough time with. So that's why she receives the speech therapy. And she currently does have the IEP, which she will, I will be homeschooling, but she will be going to UPK next year just for helping her with the socialization skills that she needs. But like I said again, sorry, back to the hyposensitivity. Those are kids that are seeking the sensations. They need the stimuli. So they like to run around in circles a lot. But it's like a non-stop movement. So they need to be moving all the time. They run around in circles. They jump off your furniture. They crash into things. They have to feel in that constant movement. They like to sit upside down, chewing on a lot of things. Like clothing, pens, anything in their mouth. They like to chew on things. And normally the diagnosis normally, oh, sorry, Christine. Are you okay? Because you wasn't supposed to be in the video. You were supposed to be with your sisters just chilling out for a minute. You okay? Why are you grabbing my face? So, yeah, so those are the things that hyposensitive kids or the diagnosis could be for. However, there can be kids that are a little bit of both, which is in this case, Olivia's a little bit of both. And she is working through it. We are working through it. It is not new to us because we've been dealing with it for so long. But some of these things happen, and she has triggers where she needs those sensations met, those sensory stimuli met. So one minute she'll be like really, really loud for a long period of time. So then I have to find something that'll help her get that out. Or there'll be times where she wants to, like, literally we went in the store and she was touching everything. So then we came home and I let her play with Play-Doh, and then a half hour later she was okay. She didn't need to be touching every little thing every 5 seconds. But those are the types of things that we noticed with her and the reasons why we got her evaluated. And what we've done on our end is we've done like a lot of routine, because it'll help her know like what's going on. So we keep to a strict routine. We use a lot of sensory activities, and then we take her to her speech and occupational therapy. When I do start homeschooling her, we will see what that looks like, but we will still make sure she receives those services if she needs them. But thank you for watching. Say please like and subscribe and share our video. I will put links in the description box below to just on different videos and different channels that talk about sensory processing disorder, just so you can see, and also a couple of books that I've read up on. But thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Say bye, friends.